Hi, welcome to the Crafts channel. My name's Corinne Brad, and today I've got another Stash Buster project for you. So again, I think I've told you this many times before. I can never throw out a piece of card that is half decent and pretty and you could do something else with. So subsequently I've got piles and piles of pieces of card in shoe boxes. What you need to do is cut them and create a background with them for a multicoloured patchwork card like the ones that I've got here. They're quite quick and easy to make. If you sit down of an evening, you can just make a load of them in preparation for when you need to send one out. And it doesn't really matter what angle you cut them, what length you cut them, what width you cut them. They'll all blend together. But what's nice is if you can find a blend of colours that kind of goes, you know, blues and pinks and greens, nothing too outlandish in the mix. And just grab yourself a craft knife and just cut yourself some little random pieces of card. Let's just trim that back down. So you've got yourself a collection of really long triangles. Take your card, decide where you want the centre of your radiation to fall. I'm going to put it here. And then start with the longest pieces of card first of all. So, give yourself a bit of glue on the card. And don't work on too big an area at any one time, because what will happen is the glue will dry before you've had a chance to stick things to it. And just begin to pop these pieces of card on, radiating out from that centre point. Oh, need a bit more glue on there. And as I say, it's better to work on the longest area of the card first, because you can guarantee that if you don't do that, you'll end up putting all your long bits where they're not needed and running out of space for the short bits. So I'm just going to stick these down. You can talk to yourselves while I'm doing it. And then once you get to the last bits of your card, if you cut yourself a piece that has got a slightly steeper angle than the rest of them, it always helps, makes it much easier to do it this way. So let's just cut quite a big wedge out of that. Pop it in there. Now that's too big a wedge, obviously, but what you can do is if you just line it up on here, pop it down and then run your fingernail, I don't know if you can see that with the overhead camera, just run your fingernail down there so that you can make a little score line where the other piece of card was. And then if you trim it along that score line, you can just slip it into the gap. Oh, put some glue on it first before you slip it into the gap to fill that space completely. And this is why it doesn't make any odds what angle you cut your pieces of card to start with, unless you want a really symmetrical card that's all perfect angles. But what's nice is you can get this whole radiating pattern pretty quickly. Now really what I should do is let the glue dry. I'm going to do that, am I? Flip your card over. Make sure you've got a nice sharp blade in your craft knife. And then just use the edge of your card as a guide to trim away all the excess pieces of card. Like this. And keep the pieces that you cut off, not because you're going to use them as they are, but especially on the shorter pieces of card, you can recut, you know, something like this. You can recut it into about 3 other different slices, as it were. There you go. Let's just pop them to one side. So there you've got, open it the right way around. There you've got your radiating card. And then what you can do is you can pop a little panel on there with a sentiment or a greeting, or the other thing you could do, you've got yourself, I don't know about you, but I always end up with multiple things that I never use. Some of these puffy stickers. They're designed for scrapbook layouts, but I never use them for scrapbook layouts. They are really handy if you just need a quick sentiment to put on a card. And if you just, where you've got the centre, you will struggle to get that perfectly clean. I don't know if you can see that on the overhead. There is a little gap there. So if you just pop a sticker on here that covers the centre, and there you got it. A great multicoloured patchwork stash busting background for any occasion. Very, very quick to make. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please do join us again for more videos. We've got them coming up all the time. And check us out on Facebook as well. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, keep crafting, keep saving all your scraps, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. If you've been inspired to create, please share your makes with us in the comments section below. And if you've enjoyed videos by the Crafts channel, hit the like button. Want to see more of us? Then click subscribe. See you next time.